Hello, everyone. Welcome to my podcast. We're going to have a few minutes up so that you guys can get into the vibration of the show tonight. And also, you guys get ready to get into the chat if you have questions or if you're wanting a live tarot card reading tonight. So, we're going to play this beautiful music by Spirit Tribe Awakening while we bring everyone into the chat. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. So, tonight we are going to be talking about Justin Bieber and his wife, Hailey. What's going on with them? What's going on with them? They're so young. What's going on with the serious health problems? Is there someone doing voodoo on them? We're going to take a look at the cards. Now, I know a lot of my family, my spiritual family on Facebook, we've had this conversation since I posted the link last night. And if you guys want to take a look at what I wrote, I've been doing a lot of writing for the internet and some private companies, okay? So I did a little article blog about the situation that's going on with them. And I'm going to share some content as well, some things on YouTube with Justin Bieber, letting you guys know what's going on with him and also what's going on with his wife, Hailey. And we are definitely going to get into it here in a minute. I'm going to share the screen so you guys make sure that you share this live. I'm going to go on Facebook and also share the live here so my family can come through and support me. And also I'm doing live tarot card readings tonight. So if you guys are interested in that, please let me know in the chat. And we are about to get started here in a minute. Let's share this here. Let everybody know I'm live on YouTube. And I hope you guys are doing well this evening. This evening is June the 13th, 2022. It's almost about 9 o'clock. Well, it is 9 o'clock, a little after 9 here. And no matter where you are in the world, I appreciate you guys for coming in to support my channel. So I'm getting this all set up on Facebook because a lot of my spiritual family are on Facebook. They'll support me. And I'm going to go ahead and put that link out there. All right. So let me share this screen. You guys, no matter what you think, it's just out of the ordinary what's going on. No one wants to really say anything. But we're going to talk about it tonight. Okay, so we're going to talk about Justin Bieber's situation right here. All right.
I wanted to
Here we go.
I wanted to update you guys on what's been going on. Obviously, as you can probably see from my face, I have this syndrome called Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, and it is from this virus that attacks the nerve in my ear, my facial nerves, and has caused my face to have paralysis. As you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on this side of my face. This nostril will not move. So there's full paralysis in this side of my face. So for those who are frustrated by my cancellations of the next shows, I'm just physically, obviously not capable of doing them. This is pretty serious, as you can see. I wish this wasn't the case, but obviously my body's telling me I gotta slow down.
Okay, so with that, if you really think about it, Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. Now, I know that when most people do black magic or voodoo curses, things like that, uh, they are usually kind of like out of there, like the type of things that may happen to them. I know most of the time when people do stuff like that to people, um, sometimes they might die right away, and sometimes it may take them a while. But during the time, it is going to be a horrible, horrible type of death. Okay. And it's something that's just the beginning. And I know back in the day, we would call a lot of spells like that, like run into your death spell. And so basically, what would happen is that a lot of the work, you know, the priestesses, the priests, the practitioners would do back in the day, you know, it would make the victim like, you know, lose it, you know, it would make them sick, have rare diseases, weird things going on with their body that's not normal. And it would drive them so crazy that they would end up just dying. Now, I don't feel like Justin Bieber is, like he has like that type of work on him, but I do feel like it's more like the evil eye, jealousy. Spirit is just showing me a vision of people who were expecting him to do certain things and he did not deliver when he got with his wife. There were things that he was supposed to do and projects that other people were waiting on him to do, and it didn't work out that way. He just kind of like, I'm moving on to this, and that's it. Which he has a right to do as a human being, but still at the same time, if you make agreements with people and things like that, you need to keep your word, because sometimes, you really don't know who you're messing with, on this spiritual level. And even on the Facebook post that I had made today, a lot of people was like, it's not voodoo, it's not anything. He just has a disease, it's a virus, it'll go away. And I really do hope that what he has goes away, but I also feel like it's gonna do some damage. He's really gonna need some help, and he's gonna need all the prayers and thing. He really needs some spiritual work done, and especially his wife too. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna play this little clip because this actually started in March. It started with his wife Hailey. As beautiful and young as she is, she had a she had stroke. And I know people were saying, we didn't know their lifestyle, this and this and that. And I kind of looked her up a little bit. And, she was a model and stuff like that. So I also saw like she was pretty much into like, health and fitness and different things like that. So, some people were saying, could be a genetic thing. Well, that could be true. That could be true. But as much money that they have, this should all be something that would be normally something that they could handle. But like with the way that they've been talking, they're like crying out for help because there's a lot going on. And so you guys, let's go ahead. I'm going to share the screen and I'm going to read to you what happened as well with his wife. And let's see here. Hailey Bieber explains what caused her stroke. Okay, so we're going to go on here. And bear with me because this website has a lot of ads. Hold on. I might be able to just play a YouTube. Okay, I'm just going to play the YouTube video of what happened to her instead of reading it. Okay, so if you guys want to check this out, you just go to the Today website and you should be able to pull it up. Okay, so let's go ahead and play what they wrote.
We don't talk about.
Okay.
This morning, Hailey Bieber is bouncing back from a terrifying medical episode after reports surfaced the model had been admitted to a Palm Springs hospital. The 25-year-old wife of Justin Bieber writing on Instagram, "On Thursday morning, I was sitting at breakfast with my husband when I started having stroke-like symptoms and was taken to the hospital. They found I had suffered a very small blood clot to my brain, which caused a small lack of oxygen. Remarkably, Bieber says her body was able to pass the clot on its own and that she recovered completely within a few hours. Still, she called the ordeal one of the scariest moments I've ever been through, adding, "I'm home now and doing well." Justin Bieber posting, "Can't keep this one down," with a photo of the couple together. Just last month, the pop star was forced to postpone a Las Vegas tour stop after he tested positive for COVID-19. While Justin has fully recovered, no word on whether Hailey also
Why do you
contracted
even have
COVID.
COVID-19,
This isn't
y'all?
the first health scare the Biebers have faced together.
I didn't
In
realize
2020, Justin opened up about his diagnosis and treatment for Lyme disease.
Lyme disease too?
And now I'm just in recovery process.
He just felt so sick and there was no explanation for what was going on.
The couple's bond has remained strong. Though they've been together since 2018, the two met as teenagers right here on Today in 2009, when Hailey's famous father, Stephen Baldwin, brought her along.
This is my daughter, Hailey.
Now, after her ordeal, Hailey thanking her fans, writing, "Thank you to everyone for all the support and love."
Reps for the Biebers did not provide us with any further comment on Hailey's condition, but reiterated she's at home now and doing much better. Guys, back to you.
All right, Miguel, thanks.
Y'all. So Justin Bieber had beat off COVID-19. I might have to use this later on. So, hold on, let's play that one more time. He beat off
Country music star
COVID-19
Toby
and Lyme
Keith
disease,
revealing
y'all.
a private battle. Last fall, I was diagnosed with stomach cancer. He posted on social media Sunday, writing, "I've spent the last 6 months receiving chemo, radiation."
Oh my God. I didn't know that. Because I know one of my assistants that I had, her daughter had Lyme disease real bad. And she caught it from a tick being out in the country. And it took her a long time to get over that. So you mean to tell me that Justin Bieber had COVID-19?
To get our business up and running, we got the Chase Business Complete banking account.
Lyme
It has
disease.
bank accounts, which means we get same-day deposits at no extra cost. So we have more cash in hand to keep moving.
Get your business going with the Chase Business Complete banking account.
Y'all, somebody's doing something to them. I don't care what anybody say.
This morning, Hailey Bieber is bouncing back from a terrifying medical episode after reports surfaced the model had been admitted to a Palm Springs hospital. The 25-year-old wife of Justin Bieber writing on Instagram, "On Thursday morning, I was sitting at breakfast with my husband when I started having stroke-like symptoms and was taken to the hospital. They found I had suffered a very small blood clot to my brain, which caused a small lack of oxygen." Remarkably, Bieber says her body was able to pass the clot on its own and that she recovered completely within a few hours. Still, she called the ordeal one of the scariest moments I've ever been through, adding, "I'm home now and doing well." Justin Bieber posting, "Can't keep this one down," with a photo of the couple together. Just last month, the pop star was forced to postpone a Las Vegas tour stop after he tested positive for COVID-19. While Justin has fully recovered, no word on whether Hailey also contracted COVID. This isn't the first health scare the Biebers have faced together. In 2020, Justin opened up about his diagnosis and treatment for Lyme disease.
I've abused my body in the past, and now I'm just in recovery process.
He just felt so sick and there was no explanation for what was going on.
The couple's bond
No
has remained
explanation.
strong.
Sounds
Though they've
like
been
voodoo
together
and black
since
magic to
2018,
me.
the two met as teenagers right here on Today in 2009, when Hailey's famous father, Stephen Baldwin, brought her along.
This is my daughter, Hailey.
Now, after her ordeal, Hailey thanking her fans, writing, thank you to everyone for all the support and love.
Reps for the Biebers did not provide us with any further comment on Hailey's condition, but reiterated she's at home now and doing much better. Guys, back to you.
All right, Miguel.
Okay, so we are definitely going to watch them and follow them and see what's going on with them. But I am telling you that I really do feel like they need spiritual work done. They need to come and they need to have somebody, you know, or they can send for me. Okay, they need to have somebody come in there, you know, cleanse the place, protect the place, protect them. You know, there's a lot going on with that. Okay, so I got something else for you guys too that I'm just gonna put like a little article here so you don't have to just take my word for it. And so this article has to do with how do you know if someone's doing voodoo on you? And this is written by another practitioner, okay? So you don't have to just take my word for it. I am going to share the screen right quick. And yeah, we need to definitely keep Justin Bieber and Hailey in our prayers. And oh man. Okay, here it is here. Because it just doesn't feel right. I don't care what anybody says. And like there were some people on my Facebook page, they felt the same way that I did. Okay, some people was like, no, they just have a certain disease. Yeah, but if you're doing black magic on someone or voodoo on someone, guess what? You will get those diseases. You will get sometimes flesh-eating stuff that people ain't even really heard of before. That's why I knew, I was like, that doesn't even feel right to my spirit. And I know people are saying, you know, we don't know about their lifestyles, what they did and all that. Yeah, but I know that from what I've seen, you know, they tried to live a pretty clean, healthy lifestyle and tried to stay stress-free. Okay, so all of this happening to them as young as they are, it doesn't make sense at all. And all the money that they have, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so we're going to read this here. And this was written by Tina Caro. All right, and we're going to get right down into the article here. Okay, this is what, okay, we're going to read just the beginning of this right here. Voodoo is a powerful practice, and when someone puts a voodoo spell on you, there are many different signs you can spot to know it. Acknowledge the situation and find a way to cleanse yourself from the bad energy surrounding your life. But first, let's find out, how do you know if someone has put voodoo on you, and how can you defend against it? Okay. Sometimes you can, y'all, and sometimes you can't. It just depends on the practitioner. And it also depends on the person, if they really believe it or not. You know, so it's like a combination of things, but they are going to feel something. Something's going to hit them, you know. If they don't have a lot of ancestors or spirits around that are protecting them, like most practitioners do, then it's going to hit them really, really quick, you know. And I've done some work on people where, you know, good work, you know, and I've done some good work on people, and I've noticed, like, you know, they don't even really have like their ancestors or any type of real protection around them. You know what I'm saying? So, I really feel that about Justin Bieber and Hailey as well. I don't feel like they really have any real protection around them like that. And this is why it's just going on and on. They may have all the money, they may have, all the doctors and nurses, but, they're not protecting themselves spiritually. So this is just going to keep going on. I bet you guys, listen, within a few months or a year, it's going to be something else going on with them medically if they don't get the help that they need. Okay. So let's go ahead and read this. Okay. Hello, Dennis. How are you? So it says, there are many things that can make you think that someone, let me put my glasses on. Let's see. There are many things that can make you think that someone has put a voodoo spell on you. Here are the most common, which although they are almost normal, are not. Frequent severe headaches that occur without possible medical explanation, and they resist painkillers. Many have described them as overwhelming feeling of head circles, heavy head, stabbing, twisting pain, or stuck nails in their head. State of prostration and apathy manifests itself mainly in the morning and continues until the late afternoon, to disappear almost completely in the evening when we feel more active. State of general sickness without a precise medical reason. We feel bad, but we don't understand why. We do the medical test to avoid any latent danger, but the results are excellent. However, we are experiencing localized pain, mainly in the pelvis and chest, but also feel nauseous, including vomiting, dizziness, lightheaded, and drowsiness. Sudden insomnia. We feel very tired. Once in bed, we stay awake for hours without being able to sleep and unable to recover from tiredness. Okay. Let me go down here. I think it's a little more. Some of these phenomena are almost simple to explain because they can be traced back to situations of stress or mental and physical discomfort resulting from work or family worries. But when things start to get worse, it is appropriate to question oneself more and more carefully, especially when they occur in specific places. Okay, so it has some more stuff down here that you guys can go through. And here it has sage, and I also have this white sage in my website, spiritualsuppliesandcandles.com. If you're needing that, I have it super cheap, and all of it is blessed. And I also have Palo Santo if you guys prefer to use that as well. I have a lot of different things that you guys can use for house cleansing. And here it goes down into where it says, voodoo can affect objects, So that's why a lot of times they say, be careful of what you bring into your house. Be careful when you're accepting gifts from other witches or priestesses. It's kind of make sure, you're already on good terms with that. Listen to your gut instinct, So, yeah, so right here it says, if you really feel something is off, start cleansing your place and cast a protection spell for yourself and for those around you. So, this is some things that you can do, to fight that, and if it gets too bad or you're not getting any results and the same stuff is going on, then yes, you do need to seek a practitioner, which you can also contact me. All of my information is in the description box below, how to contact me. And that will be for a consultation, not a reading. So the consultation and the readings are basically the same price. So, and I would definitely need to know more about what's going on with you so I can let you know what spirit is showing me. And hey, Leslie, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, yes. Yes, that's true. That's true. You better speak over those things. Be careful what you give to people also because they can mess with you that way. That is so true. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards right quick and we're going to see what the tarot says here, what my deck says about Justin Bieber and Hailey. Because I already know what spirit is showing me and what I feel in my spirit. And like I said on Facebook, a lot of people is like, it's the vaccine, it's this and that, and I can see that. But after listening to that video, y'all, and I didn't pay attention to that earlier, but I'm glad Spirit made me pull that video up because before he started getting this virus that's causing the paralysis in his face, which now he's saying he's even having a hard time eating, y'all, and he can't blink. It's like if you look at his face in that video, it's like his other eye is doing its own thing. And I have a friend who has Bell's palsy, and I know another girl who has Bell's palsy, that face paralysis. But they're saying like this is something, a Ramsay Hunt disease, that this is something different. So I know for a fact that you can get rid of it if you do facial exercises, but then I've heard some cases where people can't get rid of it at all. All right. So we're just gonna, yeah, that's some witchcraft. Confirm that with the cards. Yeah. I'm telling you, because if you go back to the video, Leslie, if you go back to the video, it was showing that before this happened to his face this year, before this happened to his face, he had he was battling COVID-19 and Lyme disease. Girl, like I said, one of my assistants, her daughter had Lyme disease. She got it from a tick when she was out in the country in Oklahoma camping. And she had never been right really ever since. She's still having health problems from having that Lyme disease. So when I saw that, I was like, somebody is really trying to take him out. That's some jealousy right there. I don't care what nobody say. Then somebody says something about why you gotta call it voodoo. I'll call it whatever I want to be honest. Okay, so let's take a look at these cards. Let's see here. Wow. I mean, I don't think it can get any uglier than this. Okay, let me see if I can stop sharing this and maybe I can let's see. Shift 5. So I might put the camera on for a second so you guys can I know I'm looking like a hot mess right now, but that don't matter. Okay, because I'm going to show y'all the cards. That's what's important. Right away, y'all. Check this out. Secret societies. Secret societies, y'all. What's been going on in the internet world, especially on YouTube, Instagram? People are talking about all of these blood rituals in the entertainment world, the celebrity world. You know, people are talking about all of these different, you know, sacrifices and things like that. And we all know, now I'm not accusing anyone. This is, we're just going to say allegedly. Okay, so we know that Justin Bieber he came under Usher's rule, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. So, you know, y'all check this out. You know, this is not a good card at all. You know, this is somebody coming for his neck. All right, basically. All right. He's the entertainer, pardon. You know, he's doing this thing and everything, but there's someone bigger over him that wants to take him out. They want to take him out. They want him to be like the next Tupac or Biggie or however. I feel like they got some blood sacrifice stuff out on him now because he was really, 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 really into the whole Black culture scene. And now it's kind of like he's not. Or I should say, he was in that whole like secret society, you know, culture scene, you know, and it's like now he's not, he's trying to have a normal life with his wife. And I feel like there's some resentment on that. Okay. Yeah, it's not right. It's not right. You know, like I said, yeah, it's just too much. It's just too much. You know, here we go. And we have here, you know, Dr. John, you know, drumming the spirits. You know, this is not Justin Bieber. You know, this is this older man that's over him. And I hate to say it's Usher. It may not be Usher. So this is allegedly, okay? Because I don't need nobody to come after me. I don't have no money like that, y'all. Okay. I'm just saying. But here we even have Shango. So in this situation, Shango is representing Justin Bieber, you know, and he have his mate behind him, uh, you know, Hailey, and he has, you know, still like younger people looking up to him. He has, you know, paved the way, you know, like even though he's young, he started out as a youngin, okay? So it's like he may seem like he's older to some people, but he's still a young boy. You know, he still has a lot in him. He still wants to perform. He still has vitality. He wants to help people. Justin Bieber really does have a good heart. He just wants to live for himself. He wants to live for himself. He wants to live with, you know, in happiness with his wife, have children, all of that things. And so this is showing me here, it's like he's trying to fulfill his obligations by doing these shows, different things like that, but they are not, you know, the higher up people over him, they had him, they wanted him to be like the white Michael Jackson, okay? Justin Bieber doesn't want to be like the white Michael Jackson. Okay, he wants to be himself. He worries about this stuff. He thinks about it all the time. He knows that there's a lot of pressure on him to be a certain way, to perform. That's why if you see some of his interviews on the internet, he's very concerned about the shows that he canceled because he knows how much people love him. His fans, they call them what y'all, the Biebers, that want to see him and support him. They will support him and love him forever. So he at least wants to give the people, his fans, what they want. Justin Bieber is not ungrateful, y'all. He is grateful, but he wants to live his own life. He's been performing ever since he was a child. He doesn't want to be that Justin Bieber anymore. But the people who are higher up and these secret societies and the people that, created his character, they're not done with him. He wants to be done, but they're not done with him. And so because he's not really, really acting right, and there's so much jealousy, y'all, I really do feel in my spirit that it's black magic being put on him. Now, whether or not you say it's voodoo or whatever, I don't care. That's up to you. But I do feel like it's definitely dark. Yes, yes. And Leslie says, if you try to get out of the society, they will handle you. This is true. This is true. Yes. Hey, Mama LeBeau. Okay, she says, it's crazy how all of this is happening after he dropped that video for the song Yummy that was full of imagery many have said was exposing what he knew about the industry. Ah, okay. Now, see, I didn't know that. I have to look into that. Yes, that's true. It's bigger than Usher. You're so right, Leslie. It is bigger than Usher. Like, he basically signed his soul over when he was a kid, and they're not done with him. Yeah, they won't want to let you say so much before they come after you. Right, right. If he doesn't, then Shango will come after him. That's scary to think about. I wouldn't want to mess with Shango. DJ Golden says, okay, sweet fire, I can dig it. Yeah. And Mama Laveau says, it Leslie, exactly. When I finally saw the video, I had a feeling in my gut that it would not go over well. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Listening to your gut instinct about stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, look at this here. Look at this here. It's like that's Justin Bieber standing on top of the world and everything, but it's bigger than Usher. Yeah. It's like if he doesn't do what they want him to do his performances and stuff, they won't take him out. Heavy black magic over him. People can say, oh, it's just a virus. He'll be fine. Oh, okay. Well, what about the COVID-19? What about the Lyme disease? All in this year? Are you freaking kidding me? All in 1 year. And the year ain't even over yet. What's next for this young man? We need to be sending him positive vibes. If you feel the need to light a candle for him, prayer, whatever it is, he definitely needs to be aware that he needs to do something spiritually. It's not just about going to the doctors and stuff, because doctors want to keep rich people as patients because they can get money out of them. We know how that works. All right. So he needs to be doing something spiritually. And I'm not just talking about calling somebody from the church either. I mean, he needs to do something spiritual, because this is something totally darker than, if or he's going to keep going through this and then something is going to happen, and we all know what that is, because we talked about the other spiritual work, what they would call it back in the day, the running to the death spell, so and for those of us who are practitioners, we deal with stuff like this all the time. That's the reason why, we're good. We know how to protect ourselves. We know how to cleanse ourselves. We know how to cleanse our space. We know who should be around us, who shouldn't be around us, but somebody like that, a celebrity, and, they have to be around certain people. There's no getting away, because they have schedules, they have deadlines, people they have to see. And, it's just really, really crazy. It's really, really crazy. Yes. Mama LeBeau says, excuse my rudeness, high priestess, but hello to you too. It's such a pleasure to finally catch you live. You are so very welcome. I hope you were able to find me on Facebook. I posted that link on Facebook. Yes. Surround him in white light. Yes, yes. Hey, would love to call Jay and Bay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Beyonce really is, a daughter of Oshun, because she even basically said it in her songs, for all of y'all who've been following her too. So, for those who thought that she wasn't, back in the day, she says it in her songs. And I do remember that time when she had that music video. There was the awards show, and I wasn't going to watch it that night, but one of the other young ladies on Facebook, who's a practitioner as well, she called me, and she told me, she said, I think you need to watch this tonight. Beyonce gonna be on. I said, oh yeah. I said, let me check that out. And I wasn't thinking about actually doing it, but then like right at the last minute, I was like, let me check and see what's going on with Beyonce. And so when I saw her come out on the stage and all of that, that's when I was like, oh my God, that's Oshun. I said, I know Oshun from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I've been working with Oshun for years. Oshun's been protecting me for years. So, I know I don't talk about it all the time like I used to, because, people, they be hating. And I like to keep things more to myself now. But, I knew it right away. And then it went on for a little while. That wasn't who she was, making a video about. She was trying to make a video about something else. And I was like, no, that's Oshun. I know Oshun from anywhere. And then that's when she started coming out years later on in her records, talking about, basically how she's a priestess and she works with Oshun. Oshun is all over her. So, yeah. Yeah, and yes, and Solange is Yemaya, right? And I love Solange too. I love her one record, that last record she made. Very, very talented. And she's another artist that's pretty much underrated, very, very talented. And so, you know, all those people back then that was hoping I was wrong, they wanted to prove me wrong and all that. And like I said, Beyonce came on out with it and just said it herself in her own music. So we all know each other. We know who, we are. And so that's what I'm saying, y'all. Trust that gut instinct. That's your ancestors, that's your guides, telling you what's up. And you'll live a long life. You'll live a long life. Like I be telling people, I haven't been living this long for no reason. All right. It's because my ancestors have been protecting me. I can see through people. I know when somebody is trying to hurt me. I know when somebody is not being real with me. I like to help people and things like that, but we're living in a real world, y'all. Keep y'all eyes and ears open. Keep y'all eyes and ears open. Okay? So you guys, I'm gonna take it in. I was gonna do some live readings tonight, but I do have a couple of appointments tonight I need to get to pretty quick. And but if you guys are wanting a private session with me, I have all of that information in the description box. And please, y'all, when y'all go to the description box later, I already have it in there. Check out that link, that article I wrote about Justin Bieber and his wife Hailey. I was going to share it on here, but you guys check it out. Check that link out. Y'all feel free to comment if you want to, share it with other people. Let's get this out. Let's get this out and about. Maybe he can pick up on it and actually get some help, because I know some people, there's, such big celebrities, they don't look and pay attention to, little people like me, you know what I'm saying? But, he does need to get some spiritual work done. He really does, for protection and to remove a lot of that's already on him. Because if he doesn't, it's something else going to come this year. And so we'll know if he got it or not. So I appreciate all of y'all. Yes. You can see it in their energy, DJ Golden. I'd like to thank all of you beautiful people for coming to my live, y'all. Oh, see, yeah, I hate that. Hit the like button too. Yes. Oh, yeah, hit the like button, y'all. Yeah, if you can, make sure you hit the like so a lot of my videos can continue to keep rolling around here on YouTube. So, of course, I'll probably be back on again sometime this week. If not tomorrow, it'll probably be Wednesday. Oh, you guys, tomorrow night, if you have time, make sure you go to Jason Lee's Hollywood Unlocked channel. He's done with Hollywood Unlocked, but he's still going to have gagging with Jason Lee so far. So I'm still in Gag Nation, and I'm going to be calling in tomorrow night. So if you guys don't have anything to do, and if you want to come on over, then I will be over there. I usually go by Miss Kathie Baby on that side, on on that side of the internet. So that lets you know who I am. So I appreciate all of y'all so much. Yes. You ladies have a wonderful night. And I'm gonna go. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye. And don't forget to check the description box.